Welcome to an amazing story that will inspire you and help improve your English skills. The story of Narendra Modi. The early life of Narendra Modi. Narendra Damodardas Modi was born on September 17, 1950, in a small town called Vadnagar in the state of Gujarat, India. His family was not rich, and they lived a simple life. His father, Damodardas Modi, ran a small tea stall at the local railway station. His mother, Hariba Modi, took care of the home and the family. Narendra was the third of 6 children in the Modi family. A simple beginning. Life in Vadnagar was not easy for the Modi family. They did not have much money, and everyone had to work hard to make ends meet. Even as a young boy, Narendra helped his father at the tea stall. He would wake up early in the morning, go to the railway station, and help his father serve tea to the passengers. This early experience taught him the value of hard work and discipline. Narendra was a curious and intelligent child. He loved to learn new things and was always asking questions. His parents encouraged him to study and do well in school. Despite the family's financial difficulties, they made sure that Narendra and his siblings received an education. School days. Narendra attended the local school in Vadnagar. He was a good student and enjoyed learning. He was particularly interested in debates and drama. He loved to participate in school competitions and often won prizes for his performances. His teachers noticed his talent and encouraged him to pursue his interests. One of Narendra's favorite subjects was history. He loved reading about great leaders and their achievements. He was inspired by the stories of Indian freedom fighters like Mahatma Gandhi and Sardar Patel. These stories filled him with a sense of pride and a desire to do something great for his country. A spiritual journey. Even as a young boy, Narendra was deeply interested in spirituality. He was fascinated by the teachings of Swami Vivekananda, a famous Indian monk and philosopher. Vivekananda's ideas about selfless service and the importance of helping others had a profound impact on Narendra. Narendra also developed a strong interest in yoga and meditation. He believed that these practices could help him achieve inner peace and strength. He started practicing yoga regularly and soon became very good at it. This early interest in spirituality and yoga would stay with him throughout his life. Challenges and struggles. Life was not always easy for young Narendra. His family faced many financial difficulties, and there were times when they struggled to make ends meet. But Narendra never let these challenges discourage him. He remained focused on his studies and his goals. One of the biggest challenges Narendra faced was the lack of resources. His family could not afford to buy him many books or other materials for his studies. But Narendra was resourceful. He would borrow books from his friends and teachers and spend hours reading and learning. Despite these challenges, Narendra remained determined to succeed. He believed that with hard work and dedication, he could overcome any obstacle. This determination would later become one of his greatest strengths. A turning point. When Narendra was about 8 years old, something happened that would change his life forever. He met a group of monks who were traveling through Vadnagar. These monks were members of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh RSS, a nationalist organization that believed in serving the country and promoting Indian culture. Narendra was deeply impressed by the monks and their ideals. He started attending RSS meetings and soon became an active member. This was the beginning of his journey into the world of politics and public service. The youth of Narendra Modi. As Narendra Modi grew older, he entered a new phase of his life as youth.
This was a time of exploration, learning, and self-discovery.
It was during these years that Narendra began to shape his future and lay the foundation for his career in public service.
A time of change.
Narendra's teenage years were a period of significant change. He was no longer the young boy who helped his father at the tea stall. Now he was a young man with big dreams and ambitions. He wanted to make a difference in the world and serve his country. During this time, Narendra continued to be an active member of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh RSS. The RSS was more than just an organization for him, it was a way of life. He attended daily meetings, participated in drills, and learned about the importance of discipline, teamwork, and national pride. Education and learning. Narendra was a dedicated student. He understood the value of education and worked hard to excel in his studies. After completing his schooling in Vadnagar, he moved to a nearby city to continue his education. He enrolled in a college and pursued a degree in political science. College life was a new experience for Narendra. He was exposed to new ideas and perspectives. He read books on politics, philosophy, and history. He engaged in debates and discussions with his classmates and professors. These experiences broadened his horizons and deepened his understanding of the world. Despite his busy schedule, Narendra continued to be involved with the RSS. He would often travel to different towns and villages to attend RSS camps and meetings. These trips allowed him to connect with people from different backgrounds and learn about the challenges they faced. A spiritual quest. Narendra's interest in spirituality continued to grow during his youth. He was deeply influenced by the teachings of Swami Vivekananda, who believed in the power of selfless service and the importance of helping others. Narendra wanted to follow in Vivekananda's footsteps and dedicate his life to serving the nation. To further his spiritual journey, Narendra decided to travel across India. He left his home and embarked on a journey that would take him to some of the most sacred places in the country.
He visited temples, ashrams, and monasteries.
He met with spiritual leaders and learned from their wisdom. This journey was a transformative experience for Narendra. It gave him a deeper understanding of India's rich cultural heritage and the diversity of its people.
It also strengthened his resolve to work for the betterment of society.
Challenges and struggles. Narendra's youth was not without its challenges. His family faced financial difficulties, and there were times when he had to make sacrifices to support them. Despite these hardships, Narendra remained focused on his goals. He believed that with hard work and determination, he could overcome any obstacle. One of the biggest challenges Narendra faced was balancing his studies with his involvement in the RSS. He had to manage his time carefully to ensure that he could fulfill his responsibilities to both. This required a great deal of discipline and commitment. A growing passion for politics. As Narendra grew older, his interest in politics deepened. He was inspired by the leaders of the Indian independence movement, such as Mahatma Gandhi and Sardar Patel. He admired their courage, vision, and dedication to the nation. Narendra began to take on more responsibilities within the RSS. He organized events, led discussions, and trained new members. His leadership skills and dedication did not go unnoticed. He quickly rose through the ranks and became a prominent figure within the organization. A decision to serve. By the time Narendra completed his education, he had a clear vision for his future. He wanted to dedicate his life to serving the nation and working for the welfare of its people. He decided to join the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP), a political party that shared his values and vision. Joining the BJP was a significant step for Narendra. It marked the beginning of his formal political career. He started working at the grassroots level, connecting with people and understanding their needs. He was determined to make a difference and bring about positive change. The beginning of Narendra Modi's political career. Narendra Modi's entry into politics marked the start of a new chapter in his life. It was a journey filled with challenges, learning, and opportunities to serve the people of India. His dedication, hard work, and leadership skills would soon make him a prominent figure in Indian politics. Joining the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP), after completing his education and gaining experience with the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh (RSS), Narendra Modi decided to take his commitment to public service to the next level. He joined the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP), a political party that aligned with his values and vision for India. The BJP was founded on the principles of nationalism, cultural pride, and good governance. Narendra saw this as an opportunity to work towards the betterment of the country and its people. He started his political career at the grassroots level, working closely with the local communities. Early roles and responsibilities. In the early days of his political career, Narendra Modi took on various roles within the BJP. He worked as a party organizer, helping to coordinate events, campaigns, and meetings. His organizational skills and dedication quickly caught the attention of senior party leaders. One of his first major responsibilities was to organize the Lok Sabha Indian Parliament election campaign in Gujarat. This was a challenging task, but Narendra approached it with enthusiasm and determination. He traveled across the state, meeting with party workers, addressing public gatherings, and mobilizing support for the BJP. Rising through the ranks. Narendra Modi's hard work and dedication did not go unnoticed. He quickly rose through the ranks of the BJP, taking on more significant responsibilities. He was appointed as the General Secretary of the Gujarat unit of the party, a position that allowed him to play a crucial role in shaping the party's strategy and policies. During this time, Narendra focused on strengthening the party's presence in rural areas. He believed that the BJP needed to connect with the grassroots level to truly understand and address the needs of the people. He worked tirelessly to build a strong network of party workers and supporters across the state. A turning point: the 2001 Gujarat earthquake. In January 2001, a devastating earthquake struck the state of Gujarat, causing widespread destruction and loss of life. The disaster presented a significant challenge for the state government and the BJP. It was during this critical time that Narendra Modi's leadership skills came to the forefront. Narendra was appointed as the Chief Minister of Gujarat in October 2001, following the resignation of the incumbent Chief Minister. This was a pivotal moment in his political career. As the new Chief Minister, Narendra faced the daunting task of leading the state through the aftermath of the earthquake and rebuilding the affected areas. Rebuilding Gujarat. Narendra Modi's tenure as Chief Minister began with a focus on disaster recovery and reconstruction. He launched several initiatives to provide relief to the affected communities and rebuild the infrastructure. His hands-on approach and ability to mobilize resources quickly earned him praise from both the public and political observers. One of his key achievements during this period was the successful implementation of the Gujarat State Disaster Management Authority (GSDMA). This body played a crucial role in coordinating relief efforts and ensuring that aid reached those in need. Narendra's leadership during this crisis demonstrated his ability to handle challenging situations with efficiency and compassion. Economic reforms and development. In addition to disaster recovery, Narendra Modi also focused on economic reforms and development in Gujarat. He introduced policies aimed at attracting investment, promoting industrial growth, and improving infrastructure. His vision was to transform Gujarat into a model state for economic development. Under his leadership, Gujarat saw significant progress in sectors such as agriculture, industry, and education. The state became a hub for business and investment, attracting both domestic and international companies. Narendra's emphasis on good governance and transparency helped build trust and confidence among investors and the public. A leader with a vision. Narendra Modi's early years in politics were marked by his unwavering commitment to public service and his ability to lead with vision and determination. His rise from a grassroots worker to the Chief Minister of Gujarat was a testament to his hard work, dedication, and leadership skills. As he continued to serve as Chief Minister, Narendra Modi's reputation as a dynamic and effective leader grew. His focus on development, good governance, and inclusive growth set the stage for his future role as the Prime Minister of India. Narendra Modi as the Chief Minister of Gujarat. Narendra Modi's tenure as the Chief Minister of Gujarat was a transformative period for the state. During his time in office, he implemented numerous policies and initiatives that aimed to improve the lives of the people and promote economic growth. His leadership style, vision, and dedication to development earned him both praise and criticism. But there was no denying the impact he had on Gujarat. Taking office, Narendra Modi became the Chief Minister of Gujarat in October 2001, following the resignation of the incumbent Chief Minister. His appointment came at a challenging time for the state, which was still recovering from the devastating earthquake that had struck earlier that year. The disaster had caused widespread destruction, and the state needed strong leadership to rebuild and recover. From the very beginning, Narendra Modi approached his role with a sense of urgency and determination. He understood the gravity of the situation and was committed to leading Gujarat through its recovery. His first priority was to provide relief to the affected communities and rebuild the infrastructure that had been damaged. Disaster recovery and reconstruction. One of Narendra Modi's first major initiatives as Chief Minister was the establishment of the Gujarat State Disaster Management Authority (GSDMA). This body was tasked with coordinating the state's response to the earthquake and overseeing the reconstruction efforts. Under Modi's leadership, the GSDMA implemented a comprehensive plan to rebuild homes, schools, hospitals, and other essential infrastructure. The reconstruction efforts were carried out with remarkable efficiency. Modi's hands-on approach and ability to mobilize resources quickly ensured that aid reached those in need. His focus on transparency and accountability helped build trust among the people and ensured that the funds allocated for reconstruction were used effectively. Economic reforms and development. In addition to disaster recovery, Narendra Modi also focused on economic reforms and development. He believed that a strong economy was essential for the state's progress and worked tirelessly to attract investment and promote industrial growth. His vision was to transform Gujarat into a model state for economic development. One of his key initiatives was the Vibrant Gujarat Summit, a biennial global investors' summit aimed at attracting both domestic and international investment. The summit showcased Gujarat's potential as a business hub and provided a platform for investors to explore opportunities in the state. Under Modi's leadership, Gujarat became a preferred destination for businesses, with numerous companies setting up operations in the state. Modi also implemented policies to promote sectors such as agriculture, industry, and education. He introduced reforms to improve the ease of doing business, streamlined bureaucratic processes, and invested in infrastructure development. These efforts paid off, and Gujarat saw significant economic growth during his tenure. Focus on good governance. Narendra Modi's approach to governance was characterized by his emphasis on efficiency, transparency, and accountability. He introduced several measures to improve the delivery of public services and ensure that government programs reached the intended beneficiaries. One of his notable initiatives was the introduction of e-governance systems to streamline administrative processes and reduce corruption. He also launched the Swagat statewide attention on grievances by application of technology program, which allowed citizens to lodge complaints and grievances online. The program ensured that issues were addressed promptly and efficiently, improving the overall governance experience for the people of Gujarat. Social and environmental initiatives. Narendra Modi's tenure as Chief Minister also saw the implementation of several social and environmental initiatives. He launched programs aimed at improving healthcare, education, and women's empowerment. One of his notable achievements was the successful implementation of the Chiranjeevi Yojana, a scheme that provided free maternal health care to women from economically disadvantaged backgrounds. Modi also focused on environmental sustainability and launched initiatives to promote renewable energy and water conservation. He implemented the Sujalam Sufalam scheme to increase water storage capacity and improve water management in the state. His efforts in promoting solar energy earned Gujarat recognition as a leader in renewable energy. Challenges and controversies. While Narendra Modi's tenure as Chief Minister was marked by significant achievements, it was not without its challenges and controversies. One of the most contentious issues during his time in office was the handling of the 2002 Gujarat riots. The riots, which followed the Godhra train burning incident, resulted in widespread violence and loss of life. Modi's administration faced criticism for its handling of the situation, and the events remained a subject of debate and scrutiny. Despite the controversies, Modi remained focused on his vision for Gujarat's development. He continued to implement policies aimed at improving the lives of the people and promoting economic growth. His ability to navigate challenges and stay committed to his goals was a testament to his resilience and determination. A legacy of development. Narendra Modi's tenure as Chief Minister of Gujarat left a lasting impact on the state. His focus on economic reforms, good governance, and development transformed Gujarat into one of India's most prosperous states. His leadership style, characterized by efficiency and a results-oriented approach, earned him a reputation as a dynamic and effective leader.
Under Modi's leadership, Gujarat became a model for other states to emulate.
His initiatives in areas such as infrastructure development, industrial growth, and renewable energy set new benchmarks for governance and development. His tenure as Chief Minister laid the foundation for his future role as the Prime Minister of India. Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister of India. Narendra Modi's tenure as the Prime Minister of India has been marked by significant achievements and transformative initiatives. Since taking office in May 2014, he has focused on driving economic growth, improving governance, and enhancing India's global standing. His leadership style, vision, and commitment to development have made a lasting impact on the country. A historic victory. Narendra Modi's journey to becoming the Prime Minister of India began with a historic victory in the 2014 general elections. The Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP), under his leadership, won a decisive mandate, securing a majority in the Lok Sabha, the lower house of India's parliament. This victory was a testament to Modi's popularity and the people's trust in his ability to lead the nation. Modi's campaign focused on the promise of development, good governance, and inclusive growth. His slogan, Saka Sath, Saka Vikas, together with all, development for all, resonated with millions of Indians who were eager for change and progress. His vision for a new India inspired hope and optimism across the country. Economic reforms and initiatives. One of Narendra Modi's key priorities as Prime Minister has been to drive economic growth and create opportunities for all Indians. He has implemented several reforms and initiatives aimed at boosting the economy, attracting investment, and improving the ease of doing business. One of his most significant achievements was the introduction of the Goods and Services Tax (GST) in July 2017. The GST replaced a complex web of indirect taxes with a unified tax system, simplifying the tax structure and promoting transparency. This reform was a major step towards creating a common national market and boosting economic growth. Modi also launched the Make in India initiative to promote manufacturing and attract foreign investment. The initiative aimed to transform India into a global manufacturing hub and create jobs for millions of young Indians. Under this program, several sectors, including electronics, automobiles, and textiles, saw significant growth and investment. Another notable initiative was the Digital India campaign, which aimed to transform India into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy. The campaign focused on expanding internet connectivity, promoting digital literacy, and delivering government services electronically. This initiative has had a profound impact on various sectors, including education, healthcare, and governance. Infrastructure development. Narendra Modi has placed a strong emphasis on infrastructure development as a key driver of economic growth. His government has launched several ambitious projects aimed at improving transportation, energy, and urban infrastructure. One of the flagship initiatives is the Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana (PMGSY). which aims to provide all-weather road connectivity to rural areas. This program has significantly improved access to markets, healthcare, and education for millions of people in rural India. Modi's government has also focused on expanding and modernizing India's railway network. The introduction of high-speed trains, such as the Vande Bharat Express, and the development of dedicated freight corridors, have enhanced the efficiency and capacity of the railways. In the energy sector, the government has launched the Ujjwala Yojana, which provides free LPG connections to women from economically disadvantaged households. This initiative has not only improved access to clean cooking fuel, but also contributed to reducing indoor air pollution and improving health outcomes. Social welfare and inclusive growth. Narendra Modi's tenure as Prime Minister has been characterized by a strong focus on social welfare and inclusive growth. His government has launched several programs aimed at improving the lives of the poor and marginalized sections of society. One of the most impactful initiatives is the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana (PMJDY), which aims to provide financial inclusion to all Indians. Under this program, millions of bank accounts have been opened for people who previously did not have access to banking services. This initiative has empowered individuals and families by providing them with access to credit, insurance, and other financial services. Modi's government has also launched the Ayushman Bharat scheme, which aims to provide health insurance coverage to over 500 million people. This program, also known as the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana (PMJAY), is the world's largest government-funded healthcare program. It has significantly improved access to quality healthcare for millions of Indians. Another notable initiative is the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan Clean India Mission, which aims to eliminate open defecation and improve sanitation across the country. The campaign has led to the construction of millions of toilets and has had a positive impact on public health and hygiene. Foreign policy and global leadership. Narendra Modi has also made significant strides in enhancing India's global standing and strengthening its foreign relations. His proactive approach to diplomacy and engagement with world leaders has earned him recognition on the global stage. Modi has emphasized the importance of building strong relationships with neighboring countries and promoting regional cooperation. His Neighborhood First policy has focused on enhancing ties with countries in South Asia and addressing common challenges, such as terrorism, trade, and connectivity. Under Modi's leadership, India has also played a more active role in global forums, such as the United Nations G20 and BRICS. His advocacy for issues such as climate change, sustainable development, and counterterrorism has positioned India as a responsible global leader. One of the highlights of Modi's foreign policy has been his efforts to strengthen ties with the United States. His visits to the U.S. and meetings with American leaders have resulted in enhanced cooperation in areas such as defense, trade, and technology. The Howdy Modi event in Houston, Texas, attended by thousands of Indian Americans, was a testament to his popularity and the strong India-US relationship. Modi has also focused on deepening ties with other major powers, including Japan, Russia, and the European Union. His Act East policy has aimed to enhance engagement with countries in the Indo-Pacific region, promoting economic and strategic cooperation.
Challenges and criticisms.
While Narendra Modi's tenure as Prime Minister has been marked by significant achievements, it has also faced challenges and criticisms. Issues such as unemployment, agrarian distress, and social tensions have been areas of concern. Critics have also raised questions about the impact of certain policies, such as demonetization, on the economy and the common people. Despite these challenges, Modi has remained focused on his vision for a prosperous and inclusive India. His ability to navigate complex issues and stay committed to his goals has been a hallmark of his leadership. A vision for the future. Narendra Modi's tenure as Prime Minister has been characterized by a relentless focus on development. good governance, and inclusive growth. His initiatives and reforms have had a transformative impact on various sectors, from economy and infrastructure to healthcare and education. As India continues to navigate the challenges of the 21st century, Modi's vision for a new India remains a guiding force. His commitment to serving the people and driving positive change has left a lasting legacy and set the stage for India's continued progress and prosperity. Conclusion. Narendra Modi's time as the Prime Minister of India has been a period of significant transformation and achievement. His leadership, vision, and dedication to development have made a lasting impact on the country. His ability to navigate challenges and implement innovative policies has showcased his commitment to serving the people and driving positive change.
Thank you for listening. Please subscribe this channel and enjoy learning English.